think there is something disturbingly negative around safety. When we talk about safety, we tend to talk about the things that we do not want to happen. We talk about harm, we talk about accidents, incidents, injuries, illnesses, broken legs, lost time injuries, and so on. And the way we talk about those is to talk about the triggers, the causes that can take us there. And then we sprinkle on top of this a series of relatively unsexy control mechanisms that are designed to keep performance within the prescribed boundaries, to hold people and operations within the constraints of the system. This is the world of safety. This is the vocabulary of safety. And then we ask people to be switched on for safety. This is not an entirely easy sell. The underlying assumption here is that there are specific causes of accidents and that we can leave the strengths of the system to just take care of themselves. We don't even need to understand them. The only thing we need to do is to focus on the bad, on the unwanted. That's how we learn. That's how we can improve the system, by learning from accidents, incidents, and stopping them. Now, this way of thinking was by Professor Erik Hollnagel labeled as Safety 1. It's essentially a war on error, a war on anything that goes wrong. This was perhaps once upon a time a good way to get engagement and drive your safety performance, but it has a few problematic side effects. First of all, it becomes increasingly slow the better you are at this. This way of having guidance in safety essentially puts you in a position where you try to create future success by looking backwards. Another point is that this way contributes to a negative culture where the safety people show up and they talk about everything that can go wrong. So what's the problem with this? About 15 years ago, a group of researchers came together and they said, well, safety is not about accidents. That's actually the absence of safety. And safety is not about that. Safety is about the presence of something. It's about when things are going well. Why don't we learn from that? What they've started to think about is that safety is not about the constraints and holding people accountable to those boundaries. Safety is your capacity to deal with the challenges that you face as a business. And it is a fact when you can't deal with those challenges that you have safety events. Accidents are a result of a capacity issue when your resources are not enough to deal with those demands. If you want to understand safety, I think safety can be understood as an outcome of work, on how you set your people up for success, where that capacity is undermined, where it's challenged. And if you do that, you will have less safety events, but also better productivity efficiency. So Professor Hollnagel came up with this definition of safety, which is an alternative way of looking at safety, that safety is the presence of an ability that enables things to go right across varying conditions. This is a very different way of looking at safety. And if you fix safety this way, you not only improve safety, but you also improve productivity, efficiency, well-being, and you achieve the purpose of the organization.